Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining me uh, for another video devotional segment. This week's devotional is titled, This is Too Hard. And the scripture comes from Matthew 26, verse 39 out of the New Living Translation. This is when Jesus is in the Garden of Gethsemane. He went on a little farther and bowed his face to the ground, praying, My Father, if it is possible, let this cup of suffering be taken away from me. Yet I want your will to be done, not mine. Uh, this I've read this passage throughout my many years of being a believer and just through ministry, both paid and volunteer, and I've just always been so uh, touched by this scene, what's going on, how Jesus is just so intense and thinking about what he has to do, and his willingness to go to the cross, but how human he is, and just pleading with God and asking him, Lord, I know I need to do this, but if there's any possible way you can take this from me and me not have to do this. It was just that struggle. It was that struggle, and I find it to just be a thing that we can relate to. I don't know how many times I've used the phrase, this is too hard in my life. Thinking about what Jesus did. That was hard for him. That was unbelievably hard for him to do. And I've used the phrase, this is too hard in my life. I've lost count of the number of times I've used that phrase. I found myself either thinking or saying it because of a challenging situation I've been in. Um, whether I was tired, I was just worn out, burned out, just didn't want to be in the situation I was in. I'm sure many of us have said this multiple times as we found ourselves in unwanted, uncomfortable, and challenging times. I think many of us have said, this is just too hard. We lose a loved one and we're going through extreme grief. When we get hurt, we get a diagnosis we don't like. Somebody has deeply, deeply hurt us, whatever the case may be. And you may be going through something right now that is harder than any experience you have ever gone through before. I mean, who wants to wake up each day and look forward to the challenging times that make life hard? None of us do. None of us wake up and say, all right, God, I want you to just throw really hard things at me today and make my life challenging and hard. I just, I mean, we ask God to challenge us, which is good, and to grow our faith. But nobody's going to say, God, throw something really hard and challenging that makes my life hard today. I don't know anybody who prays that. I might think something's wrong with them up here if they do. I don't know anybody who's prayed that. However, it is healthy to pray the prayer, Lord, whatever you need to throw at me today to challenge my faith, to help me to grow stronger. That is a healthy prayer. It's asking God to challenge us, which most of us don't like those really hard challenges. We want to grow, but we don't want things to be so hard. And every time I think in my life about something being too hard, about me struggling with something, I just think back to what Jesus experienced. And I want to remember that. When I say this is too hard, I need to remember what he went through. I need to remember the excruciating, painful death he experienced, the torment that he went through. And we may go through hard situations, friends. We are going to go through hard situations. We have in our past. We may be in our present day, and we will in the future. There's going to be hard times that come and go. But Jesus knows how it feels to go through hard times. No matter what we're feeling, Jesus is going to walk with us through it. And I just want us to be encouraged that as much as we want to avoid pain, God uses the pain in our life. He uses these situations that are hard for us, that are challenging. He uses those in our lives in amazing ways to grow our character. And as much as we want to steer clear from these and avoid them at all costs, we need to experience these times and hold on to our faith in God and know that whatever painful time we're experiencing, we need to know God is with us. He's always with us, no matter what is hard for us. So the next time you are thinking, this is too hard, remember that nobody experienced more pain, more challenges than Jesus Christ himself. He knows how you feel. He knows what you're going through. He will be there. Stay strong. Stay strong. And know that you're not alone in what you're feeling, and you will get through. And Jesus will do something, God will do something amazing with the pain in your life. Somehow, I don't know, but he will do something amazing with it. Hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful week. We'll talk to you later.